Good morning, students. Well, this is Vikash Upadhyay, your GK subject teacher. Students, as you know that earlier we discussed a unit which belonged to that India, my motherland. In that particular unit, students, we discuss about the northeast part of India, northwest part of India, and armed forces, and also talk about another unit which name is the world around us. The world around us. In this unit, I will teach you some chapters which is in this unit. So students, the first chapter from this unit is a calendar of events. A calendar of events means to say the famous events happen in the month of a year. Friends, like this is not a chapter which I thought not need to explain, because in this chapter the date and the year was mentioned and the event which happened in their month are given. So my personal recommendation to all of you, just go through the chapter of your book and read. If I talk about the first one, January 1887, Queen Victoria proclaimed Empress of India. That in the year of 1887, in the month of January, Queen Victoria proclaimed Empress of India. Okay. In also 1959, in the year 1959, the month January, a particular event happened. Luna first rocket to pass near the moon. So this type of events are given in this chapter with year and month. Now I'm just talking you about another chapter from this unit is eminent women of the world. Students, eminent. Eminent means a famous or a bigger personality which is known as according to their work. Means the women who contribute their work towards their nation, which consider as the important work to their nation, then we can say that the world from the women comes from known as eminent women of the world. Okay, the famous quote by Jawaharlal Nehru says that on women, that the status of women deficits, the social, economic and mental condition in a nation. Women have been regarded as a symbol of spirituality in our scriptures. Yet they have been treated badly and unequally to men. Social evil such as dowry, sati system, child marriage and female infanticides were widely prevalent in the early ages. The spread of education and self-consciousness among women had led to their progress over the period. Okay, women of today are empowered. Also, women are gaining advance and success in each and every field. Women in the early ages were very educated, but suffered from evils of society. Okay, so one open-minded person, citizen like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Swami Vivekanand, Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar and others worked for the well-being of women. Thus, the practice of sati, child marriage and others were abolished. Various acts such as child marriage, Restant Act or abolition of child marriage. Students, women were also provided training in martial arts. Moreover, women acquired a significant position in politics. Sarojini Naidu was a key figure in this context. She was the first Indian woman to become a president of National Congress and the governor of the state of India. So this is not a small information which I am giving to you. Here is the another few women, not a few women, many women, but in your book there are only few women given who works and we can consider her as the eminent woman. The first one, if we are talking about, is Annie Besant. Annie Besant. Students, she was a British campaigner for social justice and advocate of women's rights. Later on, she became the member of Theosophist Society and also she actively campaigned for India independence. Okay, if you are not filling your book, you can fill and write the answer on board. Second one is Wangri Maathai. Wangri She is a Kenyan born environmentalist. She born in Kenya, pro-democracy activist and also women's rights campaigner. She has been honored with the Nobel Prize for her efforts to protect conflicts through protection of scarce resources. Students, third one is Mother Teresa. I know you all just hear about this word, Mother Teresa. She was an Albanian nun who devoted her life to the service of the poor people. She became a global icon for selfless service to others. Through her missionaries of charity organization, she personally cared for thousands of sick and dying people in Kerala. Okay, she was awarded by the Nobel Prize in 1979. Okay, next one is Mira Alfonso. Mira Alfonso, she is a French woman who is respectfully called as the mother. She becomes the guiding light of great spiritual movement which was ignited by the Or of Pondicherry. Another one is Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. She was an American civil rights activist. She is one of the most well-respected figures in the civil rights movement. Her refusal to surrender to seat a white passenger on Montgomery bus spurred a citywide boycott. Okay, so students, another one is Millicent Fowler. Student, she is the leading campaigner for equal rights for women. She led Britain's biggest suffrage organization, which is known as NUWS, and played a key role in gaining women to the vote. Another one is Shirin Ebadi. Students, she is an Iranian lawyer. She fought for human rights in Iran. She has represented political dissidents and promoted democracy and human rights. Last but not least, because there is a many women, those work we can consider as their contribution, biggest contribution for their nation. Now, last is Malala Yousafzai. Students, she has survived being shot in head by the Taliban, and he has become a global advocate for women's rights, especially the right to education. Last 2014, she shared a Nobel Peace Prize with Kailash Satyarthi. So that's it from the chapter Ambient Governance of the World. Now we're moving our another chapter which name as Fathers of the World. Students, there are several honored and influential personalities all over the world. From them, the chapter is Fathers of the World, mean to say the person who introduced anything first time and known by the world. We can consider that particular person as the fathers of the world, means to say who introduced that thing. The one I like most is sometimes leader, they can teacher, scientist, politician and writer. He is renowned for his contribution and popularly known as, if talking about the missile man of India, because Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam played a dominant role in India's growth of nuclear weapon programs and missiles. So he covered the distance from selling of newspaper to the height of achieving the presidential position. But one thing that remained intact with him is his never changing ideals and simplicity. He was a legacy in himself and the lesson that he preached. So we can say that any person who do their contribution to our nation first and introduce first time, we can consider him or her as a father, because Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the first person who introducing nuclear weapon program and missile to the India. So in the list of fathers of the world, I talk about first one is Adam Smith. Students, Adam Smith, we can cannot consider, he was, or people called him the father of economics. He is a Scottish economist and author of the book Wealth Nation. He was a Scottish philosopher, pioneer, political and economy, and a key figure during Scottish Enlightenment, also known as the father of economics, and we can say the father of capitalism. Next, if we are talking about Antony Lavoisier. Students, he is also a name is Antony Lavoisier. After the French Revolution, he was a French nobleman and chemist who was central to the 18th century chemical revolution and who had a large influence on both the history and chemistry and also biology. Antony considered as the father of modern chemistry. He is the French chemist and first to establish the combustion is a form of chemical action. Another one is Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon. Students, first we talking about, he also known as Lord Verulam, was an English philosopher and statesman who served as Attorney General and as Lord Chancellor of England. Okay, his work are credited with developing the scientific method and remained influential through the scientific revolution. He is mainly known as the English philosopher. We can call father of experimental philosophy. Next one is Herodotus. Next one is Herodotus was an ancient Greek historian who was born in Halicarnassus in the Persian Empire. He is known for having written the book The Histories, a detailed record of his inquiry on the origin of Greco-Persian wars. That is why we called him the father of history. Last from this chapter is Homer. Students, Homer was an epic poet and author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. And that is why we can call him the father of poetry. Students, this is all about from this chapter. If you want to fill the book, here is the answer. You can fill. Okay. Now next chapter from this unit is continental fact. Continental facts. So, students, a continent, or we can say continental. A continent is one of several very large land masses generally identified by the convention rather than any strict criteria. Up to 7 regions are commonly regarded as continent, ordered from largest in area to smallest. The 7 regions are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Variation with fewer continents may merge some of these. For example, some systems include Eurasia or America as single continent geologically. The continent corresponds to areas of continental crust that are found on the continental plates, but include continental fragments such as Madagascar that are not commonly referred to as continent. Some geological continents are largely covered with water. such as Zealandia, submerged continents below. Continental crust is only known to exist on Earth. Oceanic islands are frequently grouped with a neighboring continent to divide all the world's land into regions. Under this scheme, most of the island countries and territories in the Pacific Oceans are grouped together with the continent of Australia to form a region called Oceania. By convention, if we talk about the convention, continents are understood to be large, continuous, discrete masses of land, ideally separated by expanses of water. In modern schemes with 5 or more recognized continents, at least one pair of continents is joined by land in some way. So students, here are the some continents which are given in your book of this chapter. Is first one is Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal. Students, the north of Mongolian border, considered the deepest lake in the world, and it is circled by a network of hiking paths called the Great Baikal Trail. The village of Listvika on its western shoreline is a popular starting point of summertime wildlife, spotting tour plus winterline ice skating and dog. And we consider him as the world's largest group of freshwater lakes are located on this continent. Next one is the world's longest mountain ranges are in the continent, we known as Andes. Students, Andes is running along South America's western side, is among the world's longest mountain ranges. It varies terrain encompasses glaciers, volcano, grassland, desert, lake, etc. The third one is the world's largest ice cave, we known as Varfans. Okay, now the warmest of all the component is continent is Africa. Fifth one, we are talking about 5 of the longest rivers in the world are located in this continent known as the Nile. I know you hear this word. Nile is a major non-flowing river in northeastern Africa and is the longest river in Africa, dispute longest river in the world, as the Brazilian government says that the Amazon river is longer than the Nile. Brazilian government says that Nile is not a longer river, Amazon is the longest river. Whatever. Next is the highest point of the continent is Jaja Peak, West Irian, New Guinea, and the lowest point is Lake Eyre, which is 36 feet below the sea level. We know as is Puncak Jaya. Okay, so now next is, which we can say that the jumble birds. The first one is the largest island in the Indian Ocean. We know as Madagascar. Student, it is officially Republic of Madagascar and previously known as the Malagasy Republic island country in the Indian Ocean. Approximately 400 kilometers off the coast of East Africa. Okay, the longest cable stayed bridge in Asia is the Rusky Bridge. The Rusky Bridge. Third is the group of 132 islands which are part of Oceania continent and are formed by volcano known as Hawaii Island. Hawaii last from this chapter is the mountain which divide Europe from Asia, known as Ural Mountain, known as mountain. So coming to the next chapter, which name is dry and hot. Students, dry and hot we can consider as a desert. Desert are arid region generally receiving less than 10 inches of rainfall a year. 10 inches rainfall a year. Okay, next chapter is dry and hot. Subcontinents are very dry and hot during all the time. So desert is one of them, where which we can say that the dry is arid region generally receiving less than 10 inches of water or rainfall a year, or region where the rate of evaporation is twice as great as rainfall. The deserts all over the world are mainly divided into 4 categories. First one is subtropical. First one is subtropical, divided into 3 categories. The first one is subtropical, second one is cool coastal, another one is cool winter, and last one is polar region. So I am not going to tell each and everything because this is a part which you can also read. Before the previous chapter, fact 5 of the world, you also read and fill the answer with your common sense. Means to fact, which what the fact caused in the world, and you can fill the answers with your own common sense. So here is the desert. Which one? Subtropical desert is Great Victoria Desert, Great Sandy Desert, and Thar Desert. Sahara Desert, Arabian Desert, and Kalahari Desert. These all type of deserts comes to the subtropical deserts. Next one is cold coastal desert. So Namibia desert and Atacama deserts, cold winter deserts, Colorado Plateau and Patagonian desert. Last one is polar desert, which comes in Arctic desert and Antarctic deserts. Now next one is, the chapter is youngest record breaker. Youngest record breaker. Students, youngest record breaker, we can say that is someone or something that beats the previous best result in their young age. We can say that particular person or particular name considered as a youngest record breaker. Okay. The first one is, C is the youngest person to sail around the world at the age of 16, known as Jessica Watson. Another, he is the youngest PhD degree holder at the age of 21. We know him is Tathagat Avatar Tulsi. Youngest grandmaster in the history of chess, he was 12 years and 7 days old, known as Sergei Karjakan. Another one, if we talk about youngest golfer to score hole in one at the age of 5, we known as Eleanor. Another one, he is the youngest tabla performer at the age of 3 years 5 days, known as Truthraj Atul Pandya. These all are the youngest person who break the record at their young age. Last chapter which we discuss in this unit is going back in time. Going back in time means to say we can go our past and read some amazing or useful information. The first one is, the rulers of ancient Egypt were called. Means to say, the person who ruled over Egypt we known as pharaohs. The Great Pyramid was built as the burial place of King Khufu. The Khufu was the person with memory the pyramid was built. First one is pharaohs. Next one is Khufu. Third one is a huge stone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a human that guards the way to the Great Pyramid is known as Great Sphinx. Great Sphinx. The main method of transport in ancient Egypt was by boats made from papyrus reeds. Papyrus reed, all Egyptian pyramids were built on the west bank of the river Nile. So that's all from the unit, the world around us. That's over. Students, you go through the book and do the exercises which I given in this video with your common friends with the help of any kind of material, because I don't think so that particular part are So read the questions and fill the answer. Till then, if you have any query and question, ask me on school message app. Thank you and have a wonderful day.